Good morning, everyone. I'm Ruth Medd, the Executive Chair of Women on Boards, and this is my end of May review of vacancies on the WOB website. This time of the year is very busy for vacancies, so take the opportunity to have a good look at the jobs board and find something that suits you. Currently, for example, we've got 170 board positions on offer on the WOB Australia board and some 800 on the WOB UK board. So please consider both of those boards, particularly if you're a global subscriber. On the Australian board, there's about 60+% of them are paid, and on the UK site, slightly less, but because they've got more numbers, about the same number of paid vacancies. It's not possible to review all the vacancies, that would be really boring. So I usually pick 2 or 3 topics for my remarks. So the first up is private companies. There's quite a number of those currently, and I've got 3 to tell you about. A company called BSR, which is a furniture buying group. Somebody called Barker Trailers, which remarkably is a manufacturing company that makes semi-trailers, and Jealous Craig, which, would you guess, is a real estate group. So they're always interesting. They're family companies and always have a challenge with a family company, but they genuinely are looking for directors. So give it a go. Another sector that's really quite interesting is utilities, and this can cover anything from hydro companies, electricity companies, etc., etc. And we have a number of vacancies at the moment, and I draw your attention to Auckland Transport in New Zealand, which is looking for audit committee members. Icon Water in the ACT, and remember, ACT is very happy to have people from outside the ACT on their boards. Hydro Tasmania, similarly, they will take outsiders because they're looking for skill sets principally. And finally, in South Australia, we have the Brown Hill Stormwater Board, which is an initiative of local councils. And that's interesting too, if you're based in South Australia. Now, we get a regular spate of those sorts of postings on our website. Often they're government boards, but not always. So I recommend those to you as well. And my final group for today, because it's the agriculture season, board postings come in cycles, and usually boards will have an annual cycle for recruiting directors, and particularly those that are research and development corporations, which are partly funded by the Australian government and partly funded by the industry. So they're regular advertisers, and there's a consulting firm in Queensland called Rimfire, which posts a good number of these. And Sharon Maloney and Mick Hay are very approachable. They're the principals of Live Corp. So at the moment, at least we have Meat and Livestock Australia. You need to know quite a lot about meat and livestock for that one. Live Corp, which is about exporting animals. And finally, somewhat more amusing, Honeybees Advisory Panel. If you're looking to see the range of selection criteria that organisations look for, at one end we've got the Honeybees Advisory Panel, which is a fairly modestly capable set of selection criteria, I say affectionately. And then at the other end, you've got people like MLA and Live Corp that are really quite specific about what they want. So the message is, have a look at the jobs board, put your hand up. If you need any help, get in touch, and enjoy your membership of Women on Boards, and it's a great time to be here. So thank you very much indeed.